Our team used to use other discovery tools, but they were all expensive, slow, and simply didn't produce accurate or actionable data and reports. We needed a tool with better speed, performance, and effectiveness, so we built it ourselves. SnapStart can be set up within as little as 24 hours, scans extremely quickly, and can be run from almost anywhere, even in multiple data centers across the world. If you have data from a CMDB, we can use it to enrich results from SnapStart. There are no licensing fees or need for your team to learn a new tool. We deliver it fully as a service. What kinds of services do we use SnapStart with? SnapStart is helpful in workload alignments and cloud proof of concepts. It is also used to support cloud cost optimization, identity and access management, and data protection initiatives. SnapStart is essential when planning a migration to a new data center, a data center consolidation, or a move to public cloud. SnapStart accelerates discovery and accurately documents your entire IT environment, helping to reduce risk and optimize architectural designs. The process is simple, no matter whether your environment has 50 servers or 10,000 servers. First, we install SnapStart. We don't even need access, internet, or cloud connectivity. All the data stays in your environment. Next, we perform a baseline inventory from software to CPU, memory, disk information, IP, and server configuration. Then we use an industry protocol called NetStat over the course of 1 to 2 weeks, or more depending on the environment. NetStat helps us find new servers and the devices they talk to. Next, we bring in any CMDB data to help us map servers to their environments, whether production, development, or test, and create accurate reports. In some cases, we may also perform qualitative surveys and interviews to gather more information. Lastly, we draw up a set of final reports. If your organization is undergoing a migration or other specialized project, we can use the information gleaned with SnapStart to help you with planning and utilization. Here's how it works. We gather CMDB data from our web-based tool CADM or Client Application Data Manager, automated scans of Windows, Linux, AIX, and Solaris, and the NetStat data, and add it all to our database. We then create a set of standard reports and any customized reports needed. These include an inventory server report, project status reporting, server-to-server dependency, and server software inventory. Depending on the service selected and what your organization requires, we may also produce several deliverables focused on your applications. Our baseline server inventory report lists the IP address, platform, OS version, NIC, disk information, the environment, and the CMDB for each server in your environment. In many cases, organizations don't have complete insight into how many servers make up their infrastructure and how many servers are consuming resources. The project status report provides a visual display of servers by application, quantities of in-scope and decommissioned servers, totals broken down by OS, and candidates for cloud if that information is needed. View server-to-server, application-to-application, or application-to-server dependencies in interactive maps we produce using Power BI, and all of the data we gather about your environment with SnapStart. These maps represent the traffic occurring in your environment. The server software inventory report shows us all the software running on your systems, including publisher, version, server, and environment information. This report is interactive and searchable and can be used to verify security, licensing, and other important information. If your organization requires information on the applications in your environment, we can use our CADM tool to help us gather application business requirements and downtime expectations. The tool has a set of standard questions and is customizable. Here we are seeing the administrator view of the dashboard, which shows in-progress and completed application questionnaires. Responses from application questionnaires, server inventory software inventories, IPs, network configurations, and network traffic are all included in the application workbook we provide. This information comes in handy when re-IPing servers, determining disk space prior to migrations, and more. Here we see outputs we can produce to determine readiness for a public cloud migration to Microsoft Azure, AWS, or Google Cloud Platform. These reports show OS readiness based on whether it's supported by the given cloud provider. Unsupported servers are sources of security risk. Other deliverables we provide when using SnapStart as part of a cloud transformation initiative are the Pass Candidate Report, which shows which servers and types of servers are good candidates for a pass environment, and the Cost Evaluation, which provides cost estimations for running in a given public cloud based on a set of assumptions. The estimations in this example include estimated costs for specific servers, storage transactions, and egress. Here we see the summary page of the cost evaluation. It details the cost figures for various scenarios. It accounts for different types of storage and cloud compute consumption options and provides cost estimates dynamically based on these inputs. We can also estimate network charges and backup costs depending on what backup solutions you plan to use. When we use SnapStart as part of a cloud transformation initiative, we also provide reports on potential rehosting candidates. This is the high-level report based on OS platforms. The numbers represent server counts. Going a level deeper, the report shows exactly the Windows rehosting cloud candidates, which servers and how many of each server type is cloud-ready, needs additional support, or requires further research. And the same types of details for the Linux servers. Knowing these details about your environment is critical. Servers may have to go through upgrades to new OS versions prior to migrating to a given public cloud. Such upgrades carry with them cost and time requirements. For Windows migrations, we also offer CPU utilization graphs. These graphs capture the performance of Windows servers, displaying the average, minimum, and maximum utilization for each server, or as a whole for the application. These figures are calculated from memory and CPU. And lastly, for companies that use ServiceNow, SnapStart enables us to produce application-to-application and application-to-server information to import into ServiceNow, giving you valuable data and insights you can use far beyond the scope of your work with Insight Cloud plus data center transformation. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out other videos in the SnapStart demo series.